All right, a pleasant good evening to you and yours, and welcome back to the Brevard Sports Network, where coming up next here, it'll be the Melbourne Lady Bulldogs going up against the East River Lady Falcons. But first tonight, I want to let you know that this fine game and this fine district tournament tonight is brought to you by Cartama Ramos Crafton from Dale Sorensen Real Estate. As soon as I can zoom in here on the, why can't I zoom in? There we go. Okay. I was like, what's going on here? There we go. And there's a look at Cartama. And I can't tell you much about these two teams because, to be quite honest with you, there's just not much out there. I don't have a roster for East River and no statistics for Melbourne or East River. So we will learn together tonight as we watch the Lady Bulldogs, who are fighting for their state tournament lives tonight. A win is of utmost importance here for them. Now, East River, what I can tell you about East River is that they come in at 7-8. They have scored 2 more goals than they have allowed this season. That's 44-42. And they come in on a 2-match winning streak. As for the Lady Bulldogs, they come in at 5-3-2. They have scored 24 goals this year and allowed 13. And according to my roster and statistics on what I'm told, they're led by the legendary Coach Rosanna Lord. And there's a look at East River and, of course, Melbourne. Coach Lord, back in 2014, along with Jerry McCabe, were National Soccer Coaches of the Year. And Coach Lord originally retired back in 2019. I believe it was 2019. Coach Lord won 4 state championships with the Melbourne girls team. Actually, Roseanne is listed as the assistant coach. Who was the head coach of Melbourne? Mike Lord, yeah, her husband, right. So Mike and Rosanna Lord. All right, national anthem is played, and we are ready to go here. And again, Coach Mike Lord and Rosanna Lord. Lords have always coached together. As we wait for the teams to take the field, 40 minutes on the clock. Championship game will take place Monday at 6 p.m. And the winner of this will face Vieira, who had a convincing 6-0 victory over St. Cloud. And the Bulldogs have done their chant. Again, as I said in the previous broadcast, I'm just grateful they're not playing St. Cloud, because then it would be Bulldog and Bulldog. And that's not any fun. Says I got a slow connection. There's nothing I can do about that. My apologies. For some reason tonight, not great connection up here. As we get ready to go here, Melbourne will kick it off. Melbourne in green moving from left to right. East River in white moving from right to left. So the Bulldogs will get a free kick here. And I think I got the roster correct, so we will see. That one spins out. And that'll be. Is that a corner? I believe it is. Corner kick coming for the Bulldogs here. So we waited a while to see one in that first game. We get one right away here. Nice job. A little too much, though. That was taken by Johanna Peterson. Again, I don't have any stats for either of these teams, and I don't even have a roster for East River. There are none listed on Max Prep. So my apologies. I cannot be more informative and forthcoming with information. I can only work with what I have. 38:25 to go in the first half. This will be East River to throw it in. Number 10 to take care of that. It goes off of Johanna Peterson as Melbourne gives chase. In front, and a save by the keeper. A nice one. If it wasn't a save, it was certainly taking an opportunity away from Melbourne, because that was a perfectly centered ball. Back at her again, and she lets that trickle wide to her right. Uh, 37 minutes to go in half number one. My football roster still hanging up from Titusville, the Titusville Vieira game. back out. And across the far touchline, Melbourne. Nope. East River to throw it in. $36-11 to play in the opening half. No score between Melbourne and East River. What a week. And the Bulldogs with an opportunity here. Shot. Oh, my. What a save by the keeper. And on the attack that time was Lauren Mallinger. And Mallinger nearly had her one there. And we'll get another corner kick here for the Lady Bulldogs. Nice job corralling it in front. That one will go up and wide left of the football goalpost. Still no score. Apologize for the regular Facebook feed tonight, but it's just been one of those weeks where nothing's working, including the old health. Caught a touch of that nasty flu going around. Number 23 with it. That is Micaiah DeLauder, number 23. And there she is again with the ball. Micaiah will play it forward. And she finds number 6, Aisling O'Donnell. Vieira again, nicely done. Was it onside? It was not. Is the call. And Vieira's knocking here with 33:45 to play in the first half. They're producing some chances here. Saw that from Vieira as well early on, producing chances, and then eventually cashing in bunches. Again, tried to bad angle, tried to get that one, and no shot on that one from O'Donnell. I believe that's O'Donnell or Mallinger. It's Lauren Mallinger. Check that. And another corner, and a good job by Lauren there to force that corner. Here it comes. Kept in the high slot area and played out across the far touchline. It'll still be Melbourne ball. That one just misses curling inside the flag. It curls outside, so we'll get a throw in. Instead of a corner. Whistle. Offsides is the call. 31-53, no score here in the first half. Looked like the Vieira boys had cashed in the overtime session over Sebastian River to make it 1-0. I have to go back and look and see Yeah, it looks like they have wrapped things up there. And they do. They did indeed. The Melbourne boys escape, I believe. Let me just verify that. Yep. A 1-0 win over Sebastian River. Corner from the other side, in front, shot, and a goal! Number 21, Gabrielle DeVitt, it looked like got the foot on it. And if it's not Gabrielle DeVitt, a parent will indeed come up and tell us. So, but I'm pretty sure Gabriella DeVitt with the goal there. Nice job by Melbourne, and that's that constant pressure that they have been applying since the onset. And here goes Lauren Mallinger again. Obvious game plan is to continue to attack. They do, and they score. Melbourne strikes first here in this district semifinal. The winner advances to face Vieira on Monday night at 6 o'clock right here on Brevard Sports Network. Mallinger with it again. Lauren turns, and a whistle, and does a good job flopping as the whistle blows against Mallinger. As East River will throw the ball in. 29-23 will stop for a water break at about the 20-minute mark. I don't even think that one crossed the touchline. It does not. And Lucia Alonzi. Kira Colville's number 11 back down again inside the box. A chance. And kept alive. Another chance. That would have been Purdy there. She turned and hooked one, but it just didn't catch enough of an angle there to give the Bulldogs a 2-0 lead, but a good play nonetheless there. I believe that was by DeVitt again, as she gives chase once again. She just in front, and the keeper hauls it in and says, nah, not this time. But the ball looked like Peterson there. East River. And one good turn deserves another. And Melbourne will get the ball. As Micaiah DeLauder now will take the kick. 1-0 thanks to Gabriella DeVitt with a goal. in front for East River, and that was a golden opportunity for the Falcons, and unable to cash in as she could not get a foot on the ball flying through the box there. And this is a golden opportunity for Melbourne here. Mallinger, and the keeper gets both hands on the ball and keeps it at 1-0. Good positioning, good angle by the keeper to cut Mallinger's shot angles off. (25-34). Wow. I can hear the East River coach over here telling her player to stop hiding behind a player. And this will be a corner from the far touch area, the far corner on the other side of the field. So keep your eye on this. The corners have been a little long tonight for Melbourne. And this one, a nice hop in front and a nice job by East River to play it out. But they only get it as far back as Alonzi. Nice job inside here. And that ball will cross the goal line, and it'll be a goal kick for East River. 24-18 to play in the opening half. Melbourne, courtesy of Gabriella DeVitt, leads it 1-0. Coming up next will be the third game of our night. No, I'm kidding. No more. We don't have any more games tonight. The championship game Monday at 6 will is what will be next. So we do have basketball tomorrow and a championship celebration for the Cocoa Tigers football team. And a player is down now. East River in a far more fortunate situation than was St. Cloud. East River, although they don't have many more players on their bench, they do have more than one player on their bench. And so they are able to substitute should they have an injury. St. Cloud had 11, and that was it. And for a time in their game against Vieira, lost the player and was playing down a woman. That shot, and it'll go in. How about the goal? I believe that goal was scored by Kara Colville, number 11, I think. Or, hang on. Yeah, I think that was Johanna, 10. Johanna. Yeah, that was Johanna scoring that goal. Yep. Johanna Peterson. Good save by the public address guy. I did scream Kara Colville. Kara will appreciate it. Yeah, I figured it out. Thank you. Here's a shot, and that'll go wide right. Thank you, Justin. Yep, we got it all figured out. Nice job by Johanna there. And it's 2-0. Melbourne on top. Oof. Getting close to that water break. Throw in from the far side. And that ball will just be cut into and sliced back to the midfield line through the circle and back in. Here comes Melbourne again, continuing to apply constant pressure. The keeper utilizes every yard of the box, and she'll come out and scoop the ball up with exactly 20 minutes to play in the first half. And here comes Melbourne again. That one. Oh, that was a tricky little shot there, huh? Looked like that might take a dive into the net. And that will bring us to the first half. Water break with your score. The Melbourne Bulldogs 2 and the East River Falcons 0. And once again, we aren't able to do this without the great sponsors like Cartama Ramos Crafton. And there you see her information on the screen there. Cartama Ramos Crafton, one of Brevard's top producer broker associates for Dale Sorensen Real Estate Incorporated. Cartama serving Brevard with a smile. If you're looking to sell your home or buy a home, please utilize those that help support youth and prep sports in Brevard County. 321-704-3925 or cartamasells@gmail.com. I do not know who. I would imagine the Viera boys will play the Melbourne boys. Melbourne boys play at 7, but they do play. Now, Melbourne plays a pretty good team, a pretty good St. Cloud team tonight. It's got 12 wins. East River St. Cloud team has got 12 wins on the season. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. Oh, is she? Kylie who? For them? Okay. That's all right because I didn't even have their roster. But I appreciate that. Carly Hall, 21. Thank you. Kylie Hall. Thank you very much. At least I can give her credit. It's frustrating. I mean, because, I know that if I had something like Max Preps available to me, I would want my statistics on there. If I were playing and looking to be recruited, college coaches utilize Max Preps for statistics, and when we can't find them, it is frustrating. And that's for any sport. That doesn't just go for soccer. I mean, we see that in football, baseball, basketball. Look at this. Look at this formation down here for this corner. Little chip shot here and just missed. Nearly worked. It nearly worked. And that'll go wide. The goal kick. Oh, what a shot, but a good play. Good defensive play there. And here we go again with another corner. This is the fourth or fifth corner for Melbourne here in the first half. Didn't see very many in the Vieira game, but yet 4 or 5 already for the Bulldogs. And I believe that is Joanna Peterson to take it. She does. Oh, that's a beaut. That was an absolute beaut, Clark. Right in front of the net. Peterson laid that right for anybody there. 16-33. This will be a goal kick. Melbourne, like Vieira in that first game, pretty much, not pretty much, they are controlling all of the action and tempo to one half of the field. I am fairly confident Chloe Leander is bored. Now, usually when I say something idiotic like that, I jinx the team. So keep your eye out for that as well. Coming up Sunday, we're going to do a special. We do some football shows here, too. We're going to do a special conference championship football show. Had the opportunity today to speak with some national talking heads. I spoke with Damon Amendolara today. And you'll hear my conversation with Damon and a surprise guest as well. A national talking head that I was able to wrangle about. And we'll break down the AFC and NFC championship game Sunday at 11 here on Brevard Sports Network. 14:35 to go. One-on-one shot. That is Purdy. Peterson again with her second. Nope. Let's see that number. Look like 19, not 10. My fault. Carly Allen. Man, I'm telling you, my eyes are getting worse and worse. It looked like a 10. 19, Carly Allen with a goal. Nice job, Carly. And that is goal number 3 this evening for the Melbourne Bulldogs. Goodness. And Melbourne has seized control of this game. On the scoreboard, they had control of this game from the opening kickoff, much like Vieira did. They lead it 3-0 with 14:02 to play in the first half. Trying to type in the score here. Run the camera. There we go. All right. Say hello to Taylor George, who just popped up. Taylor, outstanding career here at Brevard, at Vieira. Oh, nice feed. Good defensive play in front, too, to thwart what was a sure goal. Nice throw in. So this will be another corner kick, and the last couple of corner kicks have really looked nice. Last one was beautiful. Gabriella DeVitt, Johanna Peterson, and number 19, Carly Allen, your goal scorers. In front, oh, that was set up nicely. Not sure why anybody didn't put a foot on it. Melbourne kind of plays with that mentality where you can't score if you don't put the ball on net, and I kind of like how they constantly putting the ball in the middle of that box, looking to create plays, make space, take shots. And we've got 1, 2, 3 new players coming in. I just learned the starters. Actually, it's Lauren Mallinger coming back in, and Lauren Mallinger, Mallinger literally had 4 players coming to defend her. And forces a corner. 10:44 to go. Keep your eye on Mallinger. She really appears to want one here. This looks like Kelly Clark to take it in, take the corner here. That one wide right. And it'll be a goal kick for East River. Thank you for joining me here tonight. Your many entertainment options. We're glad that you've logged on and checked out this game. Now, the Melbourne boys game tonight is over on 321 Sportscast. So they've done Melbourne boys soccer all season. So you can watch that game tonight there. Shot, and that's a absolute beauty. Absolute beauty. Chloe Yoon, I believe. Was that Chloe? Yeah, Chloe Yoon with that goal. And that is the fourth goal of the night, and that was the prettiest goal of the night. That one off the foot of Chloe Yoon. And it's 4-0 Melbourne. With 9:19 to play in the first half. Melbourne means business. Now, I've done a lot of broadcasts. I mean, I've seen a lot of wild games, but Melbourne is firmly in control of this one. And that will be called on Melbourne. We haven't had any rough play tonight or anything like that. It's been good, clean soccer by all four of these teams. And that is stopped by Mallinger. Mallinger reverses field again as he dribbles through multiple defenders. And that nice sliding tackle, but it'll be Vieira ball as that one goes out of bounds across the touchline. That one scoots wide right, just wide right. Is Kylie Hall, the keeper. Will produce the goal kick here. This is Chloe Yoon again. Somebody will pick up their second goal tonight. Yoon right back out, and that ball nearly trickles across the goal line for a corner kick, but saved nicely, and a good battle. Nice play by Adriana Lord there. Lord just muscled her way onto the ball and stole it. That's what you call a clean takeaway. Nice feet ahead. Onside. Nice job. $5:55 to play here in the opening half. Coming up at halftime, absolutely nothing. We'll take a little break. And halftime lasts about 10 minutes, so thank you for your patience. Oh, ball slips through into the middle slot area there. That one chipped and in. That's a unique goal, and you'll take it. Let me get the number here on the young lady that chipped that one through. And I got my eye on her. Turn around, young lady. Number 7, it looks like. Kylie Ryan, I think, is the goal scorer. Nice job by Kylie there. And Melbourne's on top, 5-0. She just kicked that one. That one just kept floating up in the air and dropped in behind the keeper for the 5th Melbourne goal of the half. So Kylie Ryan, 5 goals, 5 different goal scorers. Whistle. This will be a throw-in for East River. Number 10 to handle that. She's handled those duties all night. And this is a chance here if Melbourne can hustle here. They got numbers. They got 5-on-4 here with a trailer into the box. Shot and scooped up by the keeper. 4:10 to go. 5-0 Vieira. I'm sorry, Melbourne. They will play Vieira on Monday night for the 6A7 District Championship. I was going to say this could be trouble, but the keeper prevents that from happening. We've seen those before where the ball takes a bounce and then it jumps up and you got all kind of happenings in that box. And next thing you know, it's in the back of the net. 2:40 to play. How tight is the Melbourne Vieira soccer series? Well, all time is back to 2010 on Max Preps. All time, Melbourne has a 14-13 lead. One match. Now, the Lady Bulldogs have dropped the last 2 to Vieira. They lost this year in December, 3-0. And they lost last year in the districts 2-1. But 14-13, Melbourne leads by 1 match going into Monday night. And I'm comfortable saying that. 1:42 to go in the first half, and Melbourne is well out in front. And they are controlling the tempo and play of this game. Coach Mike Lord, Rosanna Lord. Nice job. Now, this is a big win in many respects for Melbourne because, again, as we noted prior to the start of this broadcast tonight and during the Vieira broadcast, if you happen to catch any of that, they're a 7 seed in 6A Region 2. And so let's theoretically say they would have come in here and lost tonight. Then they got to sit and wait for a week for their fate to see if they had enough to hang on to that 8th and final spot. But a win that takes them into the district championship will likely all but guarantee them a spot in the state tournament, the 6A state tournament. Now, they'll have to travel, and the way that it works is the 4 district winners are your automatic qualifiers. So let's say Melbourne and Vieira. Now, if Melbourne beats Vieira Monday night, then they're an automatic district qualifier and offsides. And Melbourne, and that's the end of the first half. So we'll finish explaining this. So Vieira probably wouldn't drop any lower than a 4 seed and would actually still probably host a first-round game. So the 4 district tournament champions in each classification in each region. So you have 16 district champs. They're automatic qualifiers. The next 16 teams in a classification are at-large berths based on the FHSAA power rankings. And they go by regions. Melbourne's 7th in a region. They take the top 8. So, again, a win here tonight likely puts the Bulldogs in regardless of what happens on Monday night. So, we'll be back to start the second half. It's been all Melbourne. In fact, it's been all Brevard County. It's 5-0 here at Hawk Stadium. The Lady Bulldogs of Melbourne well in command. All right, welcome back here to Hawk Stadium. Second half action underway. East River will now be moving from left to right on your handheld device. And Vieira will be moving from right to left, or Melbourne will be moving from right to left. Look at that shot. That's a nice looking shot right there. That shot was taken by Sabrina Whipple. Whipple whipped that one, but the keeper was there to make the save. I'm going to take you to the water break, and Caleb Brown, who has showed up, is going to take you the rest of the way. As East River will throw it, well, eventually throw it in. 5-0 Melbourne on top. Great throw in. Got to be careful here if you're Melbourne. Got to clear it, don't play with it. Push in the back, not called. Another one got called. That one will trickle out. This will be East River ball. Yes, I know. That's the homerism in me. My apologies. You want to hear homerism? Watch that football show Sunday morning. I'll show you homerism. Here comes the throw in. There's a little. Caleb says Alex Bennett scored the game winner for Vieira on a bicycle kick in overtime. Chipped ahead. Here comes Whipple. Whipple. Nice feed into the box, and that little redirect is scooped up by the keeper. 37:55 to go in this one. All Melbourne. It was Emily Berger there, number 22. Kara Colville out there as well. Whipple on the ball. Look at that throw in. I know a couple teams that could use that arm. Shot and scooped up by the Melbourne keeper. Ping pong in the midfield, and Lauren Mallinger. I think that was Mallinger. No, that wasn't Lauren. That will bounce out and belong to Melbourne. This is Emily Berger with the throw in. Berger to Whipple. Whipple dribbles through defenders, passes in the extreme high. Oh, great feed shot and a good save by the keeper. That was a pretty feed in that slot area. And the shot taken. That was number 19, I believe. She already has a goal in this one. Carly Allen looking for number 2. But the keeper was there. Vieira and Melbourne here on Monday at 6 o'clock for the championship. And the girls 6A7. We'll bring all the action to you. When's the boys championship? I think it's Tuesday, isn't it? Yeah. We got a whistle and an injured player who immediately gets up. And we got a stoppage here. Monday. So Caleb and Matt will have the call down there on that one. And I'll be right here for the same two teams. And that's assuming the Melbourne boys win their game. Not a big stretch. I think I know St. Cloud looked like they had a pretty good record. I think they were like 12-4-1 coming in. And Melbourne, of course, under Doug Bonney. Well, they play a nice attacking style. I like Melbourne in that one. Goal kick here, taken. That had to sting a bit. Oh, in front. Oh, that one caught in the jaw. And that shot goes, and I mean just wide. And East River nearly had their first goal of the night. But that one seemingly headed for the left corner. Just trickles wide. Probably hit one of those ant hills down there and bounced up. This will be Micaiah DeLauder, and she'll line drive this thing at about 35 yards. And a whistle. And that'll be Melbourne ball. 33:03 to play in this match, and it is all Lady Bulldogs, 5-0. Good hard ball there. Huh. You hear that? We're going to get a corner kick from the near corner down here. 32 minutes to go. Yoon with it, and that was a good job there, but nicely defended. Oh, that was pretty, and it just squirts through there. Looked good, but it just doesn't convert, and it wasn't Yoon. It was Johanna Peterson that took the corner. My apologies. We saw the 1, didn't see the 0. 31-35 to play in the match. Here comes Melbourne again. This is Whipple. Whipple in front shot. Oh! Whipple with a beautiful feed in front. And the shot, we said the other one went just wide. Well, so did that. And I mean just wide. That off the foot of Carly Allen, who has now twice come so close to knocking home her second tally of the night. The score remains 5-0 with 30:45 to play in the match. We'll have one more stoppage, major stoppage. That'll be for the second half water break. And then it's the home stretch. Yoon with it. She'll feed it nicely ahead, nearly trickled through, but East River's there to pick it off. And picked back off. This time doing the damage was Colville. Shot and a goal! What a shot! Wow! I tell you what, you look at that shot by Colville on there, and that was a thing of beauty. Love it. And it's 6-0 as Kara Colville picks up her first of the night. 6 goals, 6 different goal scorers. Kara Colville. And Kara has been just working hard all night, and it finally pays off for her. And I'll tell you what Melbourne's doing really well. First of all, their transition game looks really good right now. And their passing, Whipple in front. I like their passing right now. But that transition game is looking good. Peterson plays it ahead. And this is Chloe Yoon. .58:55 to go in the match. This will be a throw-in for East River from the far touchline. Once again, I want to thank Cartama Ramos Crafton of Dale Sorensen Realty. 321-704-3925. I'm going to leave the second half of the second half to my man, Caleb Brown. Look at this, Yoon. Nicely done by East River, but taken back. And this is the last goal scorer, Kara Colville, with it. She gets it to Peterson. Peterson presses it ahead between two defenders, but across the far touchline, and it'll be East River ball with 27:25 to play. Oh, onside. Foot race, push, no call. Good no call, I say. That's going to be a corner for Melbourne, too. So a chance for Melbourne here to get it to 7-0. Certainly had our opportunity to call some goals tonight in the two games. Both teams with a half dozen on the board. Vieira in their game, and now Melbourne with still 26 minutes to play, looking for more. And the corner, oh, nice job, but it just headed a little too far away. There's a header, and the keeper comes out and scoops it up, and she will play it ahead. She'll punt this thing, 26:18 to go. Reaches the front of the mid-circle. We are not. We do not have a sponsor, and our sponsor that reached out for this one was Cartama, Miss Ramos, and the FHSAA charges for these. So if you're interested and can find me a sponsor, message me, and I'll get back to you with the information. But we could. There's a nice chip ahead, and that'll go wide right by a couple of feet. But no, that should be a good one. That should be a real good one. Yeah, once we get to this time of the year, the Florida High School Athletic Association, who doesn't charge us anything during the course of the year, once we get to the postseason in all sports, there is a fee. Now, the good news is that one fee will get you the entire district tournament, but once the district tournament ends, what happens from that point on is that fee that they charge you for the entire district tournament is then charged for each individual game. Football, for example, is $500 a game. BSN broadcast, what do we do? 9 football games this postseason, 11 football games this postseason. So that gives you an idea of why we need the sponsorship. But we'd love to do that game. So if you can help us with a sponsor, please message me. 24 minutes to go. Because I'd like to see that one myself. And what your sponsor gets is, unfortunately, at Merritt Island, we can do this. Unfortunately, we couldn't do it here tonight. But if you go back and look at, like, the boys' broadcast, they get the bottom banner, the reads, the mentions. And then, of course, when we put the post up, we thank them in the post. We tag them in the post. We put their bottom banner up in the post. We show them as much love as we can for the money that they pay. So, yeah, I'd love to do that one. Oh, in front, and that's a pretty goal. And that one, finally, Lauren Mallinger, I believe that's Lauren. Gets her goal. And Mallinger, who has worked hard all game, cashes in to give the Bulldogs a 7-0 lead. And again, coming up at the water break, I'm going to turn this over to my good friend Caleb. Anybody scratched out? Correct. That you can put in the trash. And there you go. If we weren't live or doing a family show, I'd have a few words for you, son. 23-23 to go. Yes, you will. 7-0 as Melbourne kicks the extra point to take the touchdown lead. Yoon set the throw in here. She'll just drop it. Now, I'm not familiar with the 8-0 rule. We get to 8-0. The clock runs anyway.
Typically, 8-0 is mercy.
That's the end of the game? Okay. So I'm told normally 8-0. I don't know if it happens in the playoffs or not, but it would explain why I haven't seen any games over. Oh, shot! And we nearly found out there. But the keeper with a great save to keep it at 7-0. And Melbourne will get a corner kick here. And I'm kind of curious to find out. "22 minutes to go." Yeah, I'm like, why would there be a running clock in soccer? It always runs.
Not even in.
Right. Oh, that's pretty. And that one goes through the uprights for 3 points, but that's in another football. And with 21:50 to go, the score remains 7-0.
Matt Shelton would tell me the non-proper football.
Is that what he says? The non-proper football?
He calls soccer proper.
Matt Shelton. Okay. Yeah. 21-24 to play. We've seen Melbourne score a couple of goals tonight on that little chip shot over the head of the goalie that just drops right in. Line drive punt. That'll go off the shoulder. That's good communication there between the keeper and the defender. A little trickle. And that'll take us to, I believe, the second half water break. All right. Been a pleasure being with you tonight. Nope, it will not. I'm sorry. Sub. I was getting ready to check out and give it to Kale, but it's just a substitution. 20 seconds here.
You would think he would have just taken the water break right there.
Well, that's too simple. And here we go. Line drive off the goal kick. And here come the Bulldogs. Oh, there's the feed. Can she keep it in? No. Mallinger went to her offside there. 19:50 to play. I mean, this is fun. And here comes Melbourne. Shot! And the keeper with a two-handed save there. I mean, it was like, I don't even know what that was. They just kept passing the ball to each other, moving up, moving back, moving up.
I guess almost a two-way give and go.
Yeah, except there were 5 players involved. But, yeah, no, you're right. That's what it was. And that one scoots wide. 18:49 to go. Little push. The refs in the stands wanted a whistle, but it's 7-0. And we may get, I'm just going to be quiet, let them do it when they do it. They may not do it. Yeah, they might just be waiting for that 8th goal. So, yeah, that's exactly why they haven't stopped for the water break. Foot race here. Oh, that might even be a yellow. She grabbed her. Yeah, I think he's reaching in his pocket. That's a blue. Yeah, she is done for the game. She picks up a blue card, Lauren Mallinger. And you could see that coming there once that play developed. So Mallinger takes a seat. And Melbourne is down.
Okay, so
No?
yeah. So Melbourne will be playing down a player for the rest of the match.
Right.
and it's just this game.
Right. Right.
Red is the more
Severe card. Right. Yeah, I think that's the one thing I remembered.
I had to look it up to make sure I was feeding you correct information.
Yeah, no, I appreciate it. So she will be eligible to play in the championship game. Had she picked up a red, she would not be.
Still considering.
Yeah, that was a pretty good yoke. All right, so we are going to take the water break, and I'm going to exit stage left here. Thank all of you for being with us tonight, and so I'm going to hand it over to Caleb now for the final 16:50 of this one, with Melbourne on top 7-0.
All right, folks, we're back here for the final 16 minutes of the Class 6A District 7 semifinal. And East River here. Finding some room here over the middle and cleared out by the Bulldogs. There's a shot or pass, and that was a beautiful cross there. The shot attempt. Turn around so I can see your number. Number 19 was Carly Allen receiving the cross. And Allen fires inside. And nearly had it there. Bulldogs will get the corner kick. Yeah, I myself, Matt Shelton, were on the call for the boys' semifinal, which was ended in a double overtime. Alex Bennett with the bicycle kick with 3 minutes left in the first overtime, which gave the Viera Hawks a 1-0 victory. Beautiful corner kick and beautiful job by the goalie there to get a two-hand punch on the ball. So it'll be a Melbourne throw. Substitution coming on. And we're ready to go. With throw, beautiful cross. Oh, goalie's out of net. You got to put this one in the and slow getting to it, and that one will go over the bar. When the goalie's out of the net like that, sometimes you just got to turn. You got to turn and shoot. Again, it's 7-0, so they're doing a good job, but just opportunities. Melbourne applying the pressure. Beautiful. Carly Allen was in there applying the pressure. Here comes East River. And that forward progress will be stopped. Kylie Ryan who took that shot. Bringing across the midfield into, and that's a beautiful ball. Is there anyone there? Someone comes across late. Cross. Centers it. Great defense there. And I think we're going to get a penalty kick. I'll be honest, folks. Not much in it for me for a penalty kick, but again, I don't know how much the rules differentiate from judgment girls inside the box. I know for the boys, the ref wouldn't dare. But anyway, hold up. Let me see who's taking this penalty. I believe it's number 10. Johanna Peterson, set to take the PK. Shot and a goal. And that will do it, folks. Johanna Peterson ends the game for the Bulldogs, and it's 8-0. The Bulldogs will move to take on the Vieira Lady Hawks, and you will see that game right here on the Brevard Sports Network coming up this weekend on Brevard Sports Network. We will broadcast live the Cocoa Tiger football celebration live from Cocoa Riverfront. And then we will also bring you MCC basketball tomorrow, 3:30 matinee edition of the Brevard Sports Network. Sunday morning, of course, we're going to have a football show previewing NFC and AFC title games. Congratulations to the Lady Bulldogs. You want to thank the FHSAA for granting us the rights to this Class 6A District 7 semifinal. Your final score, the Melbourne Bulldogs, 8, and the East River Falcons, 0. For Alan Slaughterzinski, I'm Caleb Brown for the Brevard Sports Network.